Like so many things in life, Medicare is something you don't think anything about at all until you need it or you're trying to help a loved one with it. Well, Tom Stahle from True Financial Partners here in the Quad Cities put together a Medicare video library that really answers every question. And Tom, that was so kind of you to do that because you're not trying to sell anything. You're just trying to put out important information.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, thanks for having me on, Paula. This educational video library, if you talk to anybody who's turned 65 or is approaching 65, Medicare is very complex, and there's a lot of big questions and big decisions ahead of you. So especially coming off of the world of working your entire life on employer insurance, Medicare is a totally different ballgame with its own set of rules, and you've got to be prepared for that transition.
Yeah, and ever-changing rules. I think that's what's always so extra confusing too. It's like, what's different this year about Medicare? So, so we're going to look at some of these videos. So these are all online, right?
Yes. Yeah, okay. They're on our website, which is truefinancialpartners.com, and totally free, ready when you are. So.
And you came up with this because of the COVID shutdowns.
Yeah, that's right. I've been teaching Medicare classes at local libraries for 4 years now, and that helped a lot of Quad Cityans really prepare for Medicare without any sort of sales pitch associated with it. So I felt like people were missing out on that experience because of COVID, so I just thought I'd bring it to you online.
Yeah, and actually, this is even better because I can digest it slowly. Let's say it's like, oh, wait a minute, I need to watch that again and take a look at that chart again that he put up. So we saw that you're on camera a little bit, and then you do, what we call in TV graphics. You show this information.
After that point, the secondary insurance may come in and cover. Distinguish which coverage is going to be primary and which is going to be secondary, you need to ask the question, does the employer have 20 or more employees? If it's a smaller company and the answer is no, then Medicare is going to be primary while the employer insurance will be secondary. And if
what I think is really great about this, Tom, is that it's certainly up to date. And I know you just recorded these just this past fall, so that means these are good for the full year for sure, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, they're up to date with everything you need to know for 2021, and yeah, so I'll be adding more videos as information comes out. Obviously, I started with these 6 videos because I've worked a lot with people turning 65, and this seems to be on the forefront of people's minds. These 6 topics, so. Especially the one of the videos being supplements versus Advantage. That's a big question for a lot of people, and it's time sensitive.
Yes.
And in a way, you only get one shot to get it right. So it's been a pretty important video for people.
Oh, I'll bet. And I mean, really, it's a big part of your whole financial picture, and it's your health care. So it's it's crucial. Just go through the 6 categories. What are the headlines on those, Tom?
Sure, yeah. So one of them is going to be when and how to enroll in Medicare. Pretty important because there's windows associated with it. The 4 main parts of Medicare, A, B, C, and D. I also have shopping for a prescription drug plan, which, by the way, if you're over 65, that's a great video for you too because you get an annual window for a shopping for a prescription drug plan. So that's for anybody over 65 already on Medicare. And then there's one specifically geared to Medicare supplements. And then the final video, Medicare supplements versus a Medicare Advantage plan.
Okay, good. Now, I want to ask about our 2 states. Is this mainly for Iowa, or is it? How does that go, state by state, or does this go?
That's a good question, and that's pretty common. Medicare is a federal program, so it does apply to both Iowa and Illinois. Okay, because I know sometimes the supplement insurance can vary from state to state. Isn't that right? That is correct, and actually it's zip code to zip code. So you got to take that into account when you're kind of doing your shopping. Okay, so again, just hearing this much, Tom, our viewers are able to hear and see that these are important decisions to make, and it's not simple. It's not just boom, plug this in. I'm going to do the same thing as my husband did or as my neighbor did. It is individual. It's individual, isn't it? Absolutely, yeah. You really need to tailor your plan to your needs, and yeah, you've got to sort out all your options because I think there's a lot of information out there and people are kind of swimming. You just got to arm yourself with the correct info to approach those decisions properly.
Good, and you've made that so easy for us. I want to give everybody the address again. It's truefinancialpartners.com. And then just go online to that and then look up the Medicare header. And you'll get to watch all of these videos in your own time, whenever you want to. If you only want to watch one a day, whatever, take your notes. You've really provided a great educational tool. So congrats on that, Tom, and thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for having me on.
Sure. Thank you, Tom.